Ooh, child, we recording? We are. Peace, YouTube. Who is Sugar? Back with another video, baby. And I realize this angle is probably not the best angle, but may I help you? She don't come up here co-signing like, why you got your camera like that and stuff. Anyway, so I have another homeschooling video for you all, and I'm going to show you all my updated classroom. It's so cute in here. I cleaned up today, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this video popping off, although it is really 9:24, and Lord knows I need to be somewhere in the bed. But you know what? We're going to get this video. We're going to make it quick. All right, so if you missed my last homeschool classroom video, I'm going to link it down below in the description bar. It's the classroom, but it doesn't have all of the juju that I put up in here. And then I also made some changes. So I'm going to show you all what I have going on. So if you want to see what my homeschool classroom looks like, keep watching. All right, our classroom is at the end of this hallway. Now, if you saw my previous empty classroom video, some of the information that I say may be a bit redundant, but just watch it anyway because I think I'm fairly entertaining. All right, this door right here has our bathroom rules because there is a bathroom on the other side of this door. Now, I should probably put the rules inside the bathroom because, you know, everybody don't be doing right. And I'm not going to say who and what they don't be doing right, but y'all, people, you know, if you live with little kids, you know, they don't always do right. Anyway, so if you are new to homeschooling, I strongly suggest creating bathroom rules. Have your little one help you to create the rules so that they can be active participants in all of this. Now, this is the wall that you see when you first enter the classroom. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way that's supposed to be a tree. Is that even a tree? Yes, this is my version of a tree. And I just created it with some, what is this called? Construction paper. I cut them in half, and then some I cut in half again. I laminated them and I created my tree. Now with the tree, it changes depending on the season that we're in. And also if there's a holiday that's popping off, depending on what holiday it is, I will include decorations from that holiday on our tree just to make it festive. So because Halloween is Saturday, I decided to put some bats, spider webs, and some ghosts on the wall. If you saw my previous video, I suggested that you name your classroom. Our classroom does have a name, but I took it down for this video. But name your classroom. Pull your kids together, like, what you want to name this classroom, y'all? And they will let you know. Alrighty, let's get on to the good stuff. Well, this was good too. Well, let's get on to some more good stuff. You saw my previous video. I used to have some affirmations right here, but somebody took the affirmations down. I can only imagine who it was. And then we haven't seen them. Like, I feel like I picked them up and I put them somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where I put them. But I do plan on creating some new affirmations, and I'm going to use what they feel like they need to big up themselves. So they're going to have their own, and then they're going to have their own pictures, and we're just going to put it right here. So every morning before we get started, hey, I believe in myself. I am special. I'm amazing, or whatever it is that they plan on coming up with. Now, because we have this here pony wall situation, we have some art on display. Yes, girl. Now, you guys have seen this before. Manipulatives. You can never have too many manipulatives. And here is the curriculum so that I know exactly what I am doing for the day, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. I mean, seriously. Everything is right here so that there is no surprise. And then it helps with the planning, okay? I'll do another video on how I keep myself organized with grades and things at a later time. You guys have seen Zenobia, the house plant. This is a Z plant who did not look like this originally because they tried to kill her, y'all. But she's still here. On this wall here, at the very top, you guys have seen this. We have our ABCs. Here we have our vocabulary wall. If we're working on something in science or if we're working on something in math, we put it here. I have talked about this thing in previous videos. I absolutely swear by this. I got this from IKEA. It has the paper that we use for our anchor charts, because anchor charts are literally amazing. Like, you know, whoever decided, like, you know what, have a living anchor chart in your classroom. You could just add to it and stuff. Y'all, you did that. Right here, we have some sight words that go over here. So we have a word of the day. We have this I keep wanting to say file cabinet, file rack situation that we store the journals in. So there's no mystery. I can't find my journal. Girl, your journal is right here, and stop playing. And then right here, we put all of the completed work here so that there's no mystery as to where your paper, because I ain't even see it. Let me check your paper. So everything will go right here. At the end of the week, I staple everything on the back of it. I date it from Monday date to Friday's date, and then I put it up, and I'll show you all that stuff in another video. So boom, we have our art wall right here. We do guided art on Fridays, almost every Friday. And if they do something special, like we were talking about motion in STEM, and I just created this collage of them. They were showing me how they do motion, and I just put it on the wall. So they really enjoyed that. Here we have our wow wall for literacy theme. What do you know about this theme? We read our book. What did you learn new about the theme? It's like, wow, you did that. We have our daily schedule. We have a pocket chart. We have our board that we write on. I just need to take this here and slap it over here, probably right here in that section. And because we are in fall, we have the It Is Fall with some fall decor. And then we have our little, what's some things called? I keep saying it and then I want to say something else. Spider webs. I'm giving you like elementary school chic with this here wall fashions and things. Now, if you saw my previous video, you all know that we had a single desk that was sitting right here, was not working. So I went to IKEA and I picked up this table, which has been a whole blessing. Okay. So the minis sit on this side, and then I sit right here. Oh, let me show you something. So we had this caddy, right? If you don't have a caddy in your homeschooling life, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. Get a caddy. It doesn't even have to be this fancy with compartments. You can just get a bowl. And we put our frequently used items in here so that there's no issue. I can't find my pencil. I can't find my scissors or my glue, or let me go over here and find my stuff, and then they get all sidetracked and things. So I really enjoyed this. This has been a whole blessing. Now, this chair right here, I picked this up from TJ Maxx. This was the chair I originally sat in, but since I have this chair to sit in, I just use this as a side table that I get to put things on, like the iPad. We do some iPad work, and we have games and such. So I will do another video on some of the things that I have picked up that have been extremely helpful. Over here, we have a closet that has storage in it. And I will do another video in the future on storage. So I have storage here, and then storage here, and then like storage back behind the curtain. You guys saw this, my weather graph. Our weather chart, they spin it. What's the weather doing? Look outside, put a sticker. And there is a hanging lamp here. I got this from TJ Maxx. I love TJ Maxx. Curtains that I have up here, they came from IKEA. IKEA really do be having like some really, really cheap curtains. All right, so right here we have our calm down, let me get away tent. Sometimes we have meltdowns and you just need to just take a moment and sit in this here tent. The tent came from Target. This rug came from Target, and this came from, what's that store that was high and it went out of business? Pier 1. So that one came from Pier 1. So when people are having a moment with some tears, you just go in here, and if you feel so inclined, you just close this off and just have a moment to yourself. So we have some plants in the corner. why are you turning yellow? What is going on in y'all life? Okay, so this is Venus and Serena. I'm not sure what's happening with Venus, but Venus is turning yellow over here. So I need to figure out why that's happening. We have a chair here, a shredder. We have another plant. This is Elphaba. I realized in my last video, I didn't even mention her. But yeah, this is Elphaba. She too has been on her last leg because somebody tried to kill her, but now she's doing better. Up here, we have a television and some more storage containers down here. And I will show you what's in those containers at another time because this video is already at 12 minutes. So we have a TV here. And like I mentioned in the previous video, we can plug this thing, whatever shape this is. What is this? I don't know what it is, but this plugs into not the new Mac, because the new Mac, they didn't even give you the little things to plug it in. You got to get like a whole nother adapter. They play too much. Anyway, so you can plug this into your computer and then you can put whatever is on your computer on your screen. All this technology, y'all, all this technology. Up here, we have our owl ask. With writing, we have lots of writing prompts, and sometimes the writing prompts involve a question. So I just decided to put the owl up here and then the question starters here. I picked this up from the dollar store for a whole $1, and I just printed these off and laminated them. We have another chair. Here, I got these chairs from World Market. Over here, we have our pattern chain that we use for our calendar work and also in the morning time. So we do money and number bonds and what is today, how many days have we been in school, what's our tally, how many crayons we have, and I group the crayons in groups of 10, the number line to make it easier to tell me if I have 34. And we have 10 less. We have the pointer and we can just count back 10 spaces. Bloop, 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 right? Just makes it so much easier. Now I'll do another video on the containers and everything that I have. Our shelf here, these are my lesson plans. And I will do another video on what's in the lesson plans. The books, these are a lot of the literacy books here. And here, the containers that have all of the paperwork in there, printed off everything. We have some art supplies and blocks and STEM stuff and more books, math books, science books, more containers. I love containers. For real, if containers were a person, we might just be in a relationship because containers are really that girl. So we have a globe. And what I mentioned in my previous video is I will have everything that we are doing first Monday to everything we are doing Friday. The very last thing we are doing on Friday. Everything is here so that I'm not like fidgeting around trying to find papers and stuff. It's best just to have everything out ahead of time so that you're not taking up time trying to get yourself together. Lastly, we have some more leaves. And I have another board here, this little chalkboard that I will move sometimes over here to sit down and we can do some charting. This is magnetic, so we can also do some spelling with our magnetic letters, or we will use this right here. And on the other side is a chalkboard. So I think that is it. Oh, this is another seating area. If you saw my empty classroom video, you know that this was originally a loft space that we were not really using. So we have converted the entire space into a classroom. So yeah, that is it. So that is it for this video. If you have not done so, subscribe to my channel. I upload videos on some Tuesdays, but y'all know how it is. Turn on your notifications so that when I do upload a video, you guys will get the email. Be like, oh my God, who is Sugar uploaded a video? And if you missed my last video, I'm also going to link it down below in the description bar. It is a trick-or-treating video indoor Halloween sort of thing. So go ahead and check that out as well. So that's it. I am rambling. Thank you so much for watching and support. And again, and I will see you all really soon. Be blessed. Peace.